Hi everyone, I welcome you all in the discussion of Cbse question paper solution 2019, and I am here with the chemistry paper of class 12, that is set 1. So let's begin with the very first question, that is the question number 1. It states, out of NaCl and AgCl, which one shows Frankle defect and why? This is 1 marker question. And you can simply answer this question by writing which of these are showing this defect, and you have to give the reason. So we can simply answer that AgCl is the substance that is showing Frankle defect. And why it happens? This is due to the size difference of Ag ion and the Cl minus ion. It means cation and the anion. That much difference is not there in case of NaCl. So simply we can answer due to the large difference in the size of cation and anion, AgCl shows Frankle defect. And while you are writing this answer in this way, you will get half mark for writing that AgCl shows Frankle defect, and half mark you will obtain for writing the reason. Now, it means this question is giving you 1 mark for this. Now, after this, let's take next question. Now, students, let's take the next question. Arrange the following in the increasing order of boiling point. And in this case, we have this tertiary amine, you can clearly see, ethanol we have, and the primary amine, ethanamine we have. We have to arrange them in increasing order of the boiling point. Boiling point depends on the molecular mass of the compound as well as on the extent of hydrogen bonding. And in this case, ethanol has largest extent of hydrogen bonding among all these compounds. Then there would be the turn for this ethanamine, and after that, there is the turn for this tertiary amine. And definitely the correct order of increasing boiling point is first the tertiary amine, then ethanamine, the primary amine, and after that ethanol is there. So you have to write this correct order to obtain 1 mark for this question. It means for this question you will be getting 1 mark. I hope this question is clear to you. Now let's take next question. Now students, let's take next question, that's question number 3. This question has internal choice, and I am taking the first choice of this question. Why are medicines more effective in colloidal state? This is a question from the surface chemistry, and you can answer this question by simply writing that medicines are more effective in colloidal state because colloids have more surface area, they have larger surface area, and their absorption, assimilation and digestion become easier. And this is the answer for your question. And if you choose this choice and answer in this way, you will obtain 1 mark for this question. Now, there is another choice for that. Let's take that also. What is the difference between an emulsion and a gel? Again, a question from the surface chemistry, and you have to differentiate these 2 types of colloids. One is emulsion, other is the gel. You can answer this by simply in this manner. Emulsion is there, and in case of emulsion, dispersed phase is liquid as well as dispersion medium is also liquid. It means emulsion is liquid in liquid type of colloid. While if I talk about gel, this gel has dispersed phase liquid and the dispersion medium that is solid. And this is the main difference between emulsion and gel. And if you write this dispersed phase and dispersion medium for emulsion, you will obtain half mark. Further, for the gel, you will obtain half mark if you write its dispersed phase and dispersion medium. It means you will obtain full 1 mark for giving answer in this manner. After this, next question, that's question number 4. Let's take that. Here is question number 4. Define ambident nucleophile with an example. For this question, you will obtain 1 mark, half mark for writing the definition for ambident nucleophile and half mark for its example. So you can simply give the answer by writing that nucleophiles which have more than 1 donor site or the nucleophilic center are called ambident nucleophiles. And while giving the example, you can give the example either of the cyanide ion or thiocyanide ion. 2 examples I have given you, and now if you write this definition, you will obtain half mark. Further, for writing 1 example, you will obtain half mark. And definitely for this question, total 1 mark you are going to obtain. After this, it's a turn for next question. Now here is the question number 5 of the section A. what is the basic structural difference between glucose and fructose? It means you have to differentiate glucose and fructose on the basis of their structure. Simply you can answer this by glucose is an aldohexose. This is the key term, you should write it, and fructose is a ketohexose. If you write this for this question, you will obtain 1 mark. So I'll just write here the 1 mark that you will obtain for this particular question. This question also has an internal choice, you might be knowing, and that says write the products obtained after hydrolysis of lactose. You know that lactose is milk sugar and its hydrolysis results in the formation of 2 different sugar. One is beta D glucose and other is the beta D galactose. So the reaction you should write here. Here is lactose. I'll just write here this is lactose that you are taking here. Its hydrolysis is done and ultimately you are obtaining beta D glucose, the first thing. And the second thing that you are obtaining here, it is beta D galactose. And if you write so, then you will obtain 1 mark for this segment also. So here you will obtain 1 mark for this question. Now after this, here is the turn for the next section, that is section B. There would be the question number 6. Let's move towards that.